A good evening to you and welcome to today's bulletin. My name is Tiffany Womboy. And in our first story for today, President William Ruto has made 7 top management appointments to key state corporations. In the latest appointments, former Transport Cabinet Secretary Michael Kamau has been appointed as the chairperson of the National Health Insurance Fund, otherwise known as NHIF, as the head of state revoked the appointment of Lewis Nguyai to the position. Alice Diana tells us more.
According to the latest government appointments made by President William Ruto, former Transport and Roads Cabinet Secretary Michael Kamau has been appointed as the new chairman of the board of the National Health Insurance Fund (NHIF) for a 3-year term with effect from 23rd December this year. In a Gazette notice, the president has revoked the appointment of Lewis Nguyai to the position. Kamau, a former CS in President Uhuru Kenyatta's first term in office, was dismissed after facing corruption allegations. He was nominated by President Kenyatta as Cabinet Secretary for Transport and Infrastructure on 25th April 2013, but was suspended from the cabinet on 28th March 2015 on allegations of corruption and charged in court with abuse of office on 4th June 2015. Ruto has also appointed Anthony Muriuki Munyiri to be the chairman of the National Social Security Fund Board of Trustees (NSSF) for a period of 3 years and revoked the appointment of Karangi to that position. He has also appointed former Chief of the Defense Forces Julius Waweru Karangi to be the chairperson of the National Council for Population and Development Board with effect from 23rd of December this year up to the 20th of July 2024. He revoked the appointment of David Ngugi. Ruto further appointed Walter Raria Kaipaton to be the chairperson of the Kenya Wildlife Service Board. Faith Boynet is now the new chairperson of the Board of Directors of the Kenya Pipeline Company Limited. The appointment of Rita Achieng Okudha to that position has been revoked. Walter Nyambati, who was the UDA governor hopeful for Nyamira and former MP, has been named to be the chairperson of the board of Geothermal Development Company. The president further appointed Job Chirchir to be the chairperson of the Kenya Forest Service for a period of 3 years. Reporting for Hope TV News Watch, I'm Alice Diana.
Thank you, Alice, for that report. Now, the number of travelers heading to the countryside for this Christmas and New Year has reduced this year. Kenyans have continued to visit various recreational places to celebrate Christmas this season, while the number of people traveling to rural areas is decreasing due to the high cost of living. In Nairobi, a large number of residents travel to the countryside and other places such as the coast, making long-distance passenger vehicles difficult to find. Gloria Musimbi visited the Machakos country bus stop in Nairobi and filed the following report.
Although public transport activities throughout the country have picked up, public vehicle drivers at the Machakos country bus stop say travelers have decreased this year. Unlike in the past, many Kenyans have not traveled to rural areas to celebrate Christmas and New Year due to the high cost of living.
Kulingana tukiangalia kama mambo ya last year kulikuwa afadhali kidogo. Isipokuwa wakati wa COVID ndio iliharibu mambo kabisa, ikawa sasa hakuna kutembea. Lakini pesa wakati huo ilikuwa kidogo, lakini ilikuwa afadhali. Lakini sasa hii hakuna pesa kabisa. Unaamka kama sisi kuamka saa 9, tunaingia kiwanja saa 10. Saa hiyo ukilinganisha zile magari tumetuma hapa, hata siwezi fika 20.
Most of the bus stop stations are always full of travelers, all of them in search for vehicles to take them to up country to join family in Mary or even to have fun far from the city life.
Kulingana na vile maisha imepeleka wanadamu wote, kazi iko chini kabisa. Unapata Nissan kama hii imeingia hapa ibebe abiria, imekaa kama masaa mawili. Haijapata hata abiria watano. Na si ati abiria hawakatai kulipa ngari, wanataka kulipa ngari, lakini hawana.
This year, passengers are lamenting of hiked bus fares which have been doubled, leaving many behind.
Saa hii Christmas ina utamu yake kwa sababu pesa hakuna, uchumi iko juu, kila kitu iko juu, pia ndio hii imepanda. Nyumbani tumekuwa tunaenda na 400 na saa hii 800 900. Hivi sasa unaona pesa hakuna na tunaenda nyumbani. Hata pesa ya kununulia wazazi kasukari hata ikiwa ni yakota hakuna.
Juzi nilisikia ilikuwa na 13 kakuja 18. Sasa nimefika hapa ni 2000. Najua tulikuwa Christmas ile nyingine tulikuwa na curfew. Hawatu wako kwenda nyumbani mzuri. Sasa ndio wanaenda.
PSV drivers on the other hand are lamenting of the high prices of fuel.
Mafuta iko juu kabisa. Ngari ikibeba kutoka hapa, tuseme kwa mfano, itoke country bus iende Kitui na kurudi, itakunywa mafuta ya 7,000. Ngari ikibeba na 500, hiyo ni 7,000. Kwa hivyo imefanyia mafuta peke yake.
Christmas celebrations are here with us, and as it is a tradition, Kenyans have gone to travel up country so as to celebrate with their loved ones. However, a section of Kenyans are lamenting over the increase in traveling prices. Reporting for Hope TV Newswatch, I'm Gloria Musimbi.
Thank you, Gloria, for that great report. And the Office of the Registrar of Political Parties has affirmed plans to iron out reforms such as digitization, revised regulations, and revision of the administration of political parties' funds. Addressing the press in Mombasa, the political parties registrar, Anderitu, said her office is working on modalities to ensure the protection of women against unfair competition in the nomination process. According to Nderitu, there is a need to seal gaps in areas such as gender representation and requisite legislation ahead of the 2027 general elections, adding that digital reforms will help streamline the electoral process.
We also are looking at the gaps. What are these areas then that probably we need to tie them better in law so that the next election can only become better. One of them is because the law came too late in the day, especially less than a year before elections, we were not able to finish on the process of regulations. Some of the processes that came with the new law need some regulations. For example, when we talk about indirect party nominations,
And Shipping and Maritime Principal Secretary Shadrach Mwadime has urged the county government of Mombasa to identify a medical facility that meets international maritime standards to facilitate testing of seafarers at a minimal fee. Mwadime says the high cost of testing is denying many youth employment opportunities in the vast blue economy sector. Speaking on the sidelines of an engagement forum with seafarers in Mombasa County, PS Mwadime decried the high cost of testing as a factor which denies many youth employment opportunities in the blue economy sector.
Mabaria 4,500 wametoka nje ya nchi bila kupangiwa mshahara wao na wale makamishna. So tunataka wale wages commissioner wapewe ofisi ya kisawasawa, wapange mshahara baria wa Kenya atakaposafiri ajue anasafiri vipi. Na vile vile Bandari Maritime Academy yetu iwe na proper lecturers, kuwa na lecturers wa kisawasawa na vyeti vyetu viwe vya kimataifa ili kila Mkenya aweze kujiunga kwa ubaria na kusafiri akiwa na vyeti ambavyo vinahitajika kisawasawa.
Sisi mabaria tuna weaknesses zetu katika uongozi, katika vyama vya wafanyakazi, lakini tukiweka shida zetu pamoja na tuweke umoja wetu tutafaulu katika jambo hili.
Sisi kama serikali lazima tupate mikakati ya kuhakikisha kwamba vijana wetu ambao hawana pesa hizi wameweza kusaidiwa, hata kama ni pesa kidogo ambao pengine wataweza kulipa, waweze kupata ajira, kwa sababu test zote ambazo zitafanyika ni kwa kutumia pesa za serikali. Tumekubaliana na bodi ambayo inasimamia this institute kwamba waweze kuweka pesa ambazo vijana wetu wataweza kulipa, na kando na hivyo kiwezekana pia tuwapatie scholarships. Kenya National Shipping Line tumeweka mikakati ya pesa ambazo wataweza kupata kuendelea mbele. A certain percentage itumike kwa scholarship.
Right, and we take a short breather here on Newswatch, but stay tuned for these and more updates. We'll be bringing you the business news up next.
This Christmas season, the Sitam Broadcast Service CBS, in conjunction with the Kenya Police Band, presents you Christmas Carols. As we celebrate the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, sing along to some of your favorite Christmas carols right here on Hope TV. Look and live.
Hope TV is now available on GoTV Channel 103, Zuku Channel 873, Signet Channel 817, and Star Times Channel 026. Enjoy our uplifting content and family-friendly programming anytime. Hope TV, you look and live.
Thank you for staying tuned to Newswatch. In our business news for today, Mombasa-based tech company Anna Green Tech Africa has launched electric three-wheelers, commonly referred to as tuk-tuks, expected to hit the market by March next year. The company, which is an affiliate of Green Tech Africa, which sells electric vehicles with the aim of promoting green energy and creating sustainable growth through employment and innovation, launched 9 electric tuk-tuks on Friday. Speaking during the launch, the company's director, Amina Ibrahim, stated that the firm's vision is to build their own manufacturing plant in the next 4 years to further open job opportunities for many residents.
As this goes a long way in supporting or complementing our sustainability efforts, and especially in regards to sustainable transportation, we are encouraged to see that the space is increasingly becoming open to players in the e-mobility sector, and more particularly in the three-wheelers, because a recent GHG greenhouse gas emissions inventory on the transport sector in Mombasa revealed that the tuk-tuks are the biggest emitters in Mombasa. And we have been grappling with ways of trying to mitigate that, especially in the context of climate change. And this would help us address this issue significantly.
The city of Mombasa has experienced an upsurge of three-wheelers over the last couple of years, and this has presented both opportunities for our people as well as challenges in terms of traffic congestion, constraints on spare parts, on space to put up public transport systems, and effect on the environment. The solution from entrepreneurs like Anna Green and other like-minded investors is welcome in the city, and we hope we shall be embraced by our businesses and urge people a sustainable way of transportation.
This is for R&D, for research. So what we found out when we brought this, that we needed bigger tuk-tuks with a bigger storage place, because that's what we have in the market. So the 9 that are on the ground is to do research and give also the people of Mombasa the feel of the electric tuk-tuks.
And in our sports news for today, Manchester United have drawn League One side Charlton at home in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Charlton, the only non-Premier League side left in the competition, go to Old Trafford after beating Brighton on penalties at home in the 4th round. 8-time winners Manchester City have been handed a trip to Southampton in the last 8 after Pep Guardiola's side defeated holders Liverpool at home in a thrilling 3-2 win. Saints, who knocked out League One Lincoln in the 4th round, will be looking to stop City's quest for a 7th Carabao Cup in 10 years. Newcastle face Leicester at home in the quarterfinals as the Magpies continue their search for a first domestic trophy since 1955. The other last 8 ties sees Nottingham Forest and Wolves, who are both in the Premier League relegation zone, face each other at the City Ground. And elsewhere, former Chelsea manager Avram Grant has been named as the new coach of Zambia. Grant, who has also coached West Ham and the Ghana national team, signed a 2-year contract and succeeds Aljosa Asanovic, who quit over a pay dispute. The 67-year-old's first task is to qualify Zambia for the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations, having missed out in the last 3 editions. Zambia, who were the African champions for the only time in 2012 and are currently ranked at 88 by FIFA, are in the same qualifying group as the Ivory Coast, Comoros and Lesotho. And Cameroon goalkeeper Andre Onana has announced his retirement from international football just a month after a fallout with national team coach Rigobert Song at the World Cup in Qatar. Inter Milan gloveman Onana did not give specific reasons for his decision, saying only his story with the Cameroonian national team has come to an end. Onana played in his side's opening 1-0 loss to Switzerland in Qatar, but was dropped for the next 2 matches after a reported disagreement with Song over tactics. The country's federation said that at the time Onana was suspended for disciplinary reasons. Onana won 34 caps after making his debut in 2016. And that brings us to the end of our bulletin for today. Thank you for tuning in to Newswatch on Hope TV. My name is Tiffany Wamboy, and from Hope TV, we do wish you a Merry Christmas, a blessed 2023, and safe travels for all who will do so.
Hope TV is where you look and live, with an excellent selection of the best Christian programming consisting of local and international content of inspirational stories, talk shows, Bible commentary, youth, health shows, children entertainment, contemporary gospel music, extended times of worship, live broadcast, news, movies, drama, Christian ministry programs, and so much more. Hope TV is another quality service from Christ is the Answer Ministries, with over 45% of authentic and credible local content every week. Hope TV is a sister station to Hope FM, Kenya's leading Christian radio station, with footprints across the country. Tune in to Hope TV, where you look and live.
This Christmas season, the Sitam Broadcast Service CBS, in conjunction with the Kenya Police Band, presents you Christmas Carols. As we celebrate the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, sing along to some of your favorite Christmas carols right here on Hope TV.